Imagine a woman who never intended to become an entrepreneur but accidentally entered the field, specifically in engineering. Dhivya Sriram, the director of Anil Engineering Private Limited, has propelled the company's growth sixfold in less than 10 years. Despite becoming a mother along the way and not being able to take a break, Dhivya has carved a path of success. Let's dive into her inspiring journey from accidental entrepreneur to receiving the Visionary Women in Engineering Award in 2023.
I would like to call myself an accidental entrepreneur. I was working as an HR in training and development, and before that I completed my bachelor's in computer applications, where I felt sitting behind the screen and typing something was not my persona.
In HR, she handled projects across manufacturing companies like TVS India, gaining valuable insights into industrial growth that influenced her career. She also got experience in the international market. Anil Engineering Company, a Sikh-owned business in 2012 to 2013, was struggling as the owner could not continue running it and had no heirs to take it forward. When her father-in-law, Dr. V. Sriram, learned that Anil was up for sale due to its poor performance, he decided to acquire the company in 2013 to 2014. Although Anil lacked culture, infrastructure, and leadership, it had strong technical expertise in the oil and gas segment, which had been a monopoly industry in the past. Entering the family business in 2014 was a total culture and infrastructure shock, especially coming from a background in HR in corporate MNCs.
It was a shed of 700 square feet and it lacked ventilation, lighting. The factory smelled of ammonia.
The troubles did not end there. Since they did not share the same background as their workers, the workers were not ready to listen to them.
It was a huge setback where we had to, find somebody internally to, calm them down, and the company went on a strike for 1 week.
They realized that they needed to become one with the company's culture, and they found a way to bridge the gap and connect with the workers. But as soon as that problem was solved, a new one arose.
A flagship product, because there was a design re-engineering that happened post the acquisition, and the design of the new valve had miserably failed. That about 300 to 400 sets of valves sold across India had to be taken in return.
They had to resolve all the ad hoc issues that had significantly hampered their brand image. But they did not give up.
We started talking to the existing clients, the older clients who were buying from the company. We said, no, this is a setback, but we have 2 other products that you can still buy from us.
Simultaneously, Mr. Sudarshan, a director and Divya's husband, took inspiration from international exposure to innovate. This strategic innovation led to the development of 3 groundbreaking products, notably the mini vaporizer, which effectively displaced the American brand.
We brought them to 2% stakeholder with our product, with our mini vaporizer. And then we don't stop there.
While they were addressing ad hoc issues, they envisioned that establishing a clear vision, mission, and goals for the next 5 years would be the only roadmap to propel the company forward. They also focused on building a great team.
Technical trainings were conducted from time to time. Policies like POSH, which would help creating an environment which was safe for both the genders. Other practices that we adapted was our continuous research and development. That was always a top priority in maintaining our quality and standards.
The company gradually secured several key quality certifications, including ISO, ASME, and PED, and received CE markings. Dhivya Sriram's innovative spirit drove Anil Engineering's success, marked by key innovations such as the mini vaporizer, heaterless vaporizer, and dry vaporizer, all of which were patented. These groundbreaking inventions not only differentiated Anil Engineering in the market, but also solidified its reputation as an industry leader in engineering solutions.
Divya's focus on innovation and patenting underscored the company's commitment to pushing boundaries and delivering cutting-edge products to its customers.
That gives an additional edge on why we sell these and why we are still in the market today at 53-year-old company.
They then focused on conducting market studies and gathering client feedback to identify potential improvements. In this process, they transformed their company 360-degree. Initially housed in a 700 square foot shed, the company has since expanded its scope and capabilities.
Transforming a 700 square feet shed into a 2-story building was nothing short of a feat.
This upgrade also adhered to safety, health, environmental, and social governance standards, including compliance with Indian labor laws.
For us, it was satisfying as the owner of the business that I am providing a comfortable working environment.
Working in a male-dominated engineering industry, she faced a significant challenge. For over 5 years, she interacted exclusively with male colleagues. Motivated to change this, she focused on enhancing safety, health, and environmental standards to attract more women to the field.
Bringing in women in engineering was one thing because they were able to add some emotional empathy to the existing landscape.
Along with work exposure, Dhivya also focused on constant learning, educating herself through training from company experts and integrating valuable insights from her HR background into the company culture.
I stuck to my principles and values in the business, and it was a significant moment for me when I received my first award as a visionary woman in an engineering sector in 2023, which was totally unexpected. And later on, I received the Iconic Women Director Award for 2023. I was able to understand what people are seeing. Actually, the work I have done is creating ripple effects in every place.
Dhivya Sriram's decision to begin exporting in 2016 was a game changer. It not only expanded Anil Engineering's market reach, but also positioned them as a solution provider with international visibility.
This strategic move significantly boosted revenue and cemented their status as market leaders through cutting-edge innovations and solutions. Dhivya's approach, grounded in thorough market research, enabled them to penetrate markets in 15 countries, marking a pivotal moment in the company's trajectory.
As the global focus shifts towards sustainability, Anil Engineering products are designed to reduce carbon emissions and conserve electricity and water, key resources for future generations.
We have supplied to over 6,000 clients across India and in export market, and we would have sold about 30-40,000 of our products in the last 10 years.
Her inspiration list includes Srimati Sudhamurthy, Finance Minister, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, Mrs. Indra Nui, and one other very important person.
The one thing that I always look up to is my mother, my father, and my grandmother, who have instilled these values in me that helped me become the person that I am today.
There's a lot of discussion about work-life balance and running a company with a spouse. Let's hear from Divya's husband, Mr. Sudarshan, about their challenging times together.
At that time, working hours was literally 20 hours, 18 hours. It was a ruckus. So I was in that thing. I had to do something. So my wife supported me like anything. You know, when you're married and you don't go home by 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you're done. You'll be out of the house. But I'm lucky, I'm blessed in that man also. She also stayed till 10, 11 o'clock. Our fun, our spending time each other, everything is Anil Engineering for us. Anil Engineering is our first home, second is our home. That's how it is.
Even their child has been coming to Anil Engineering, as Dhivya did not skip work during her pregnancy.
We made a crush. In between us, there's a thing there. That's where she is there. So that's the amount of support I have.
She has 2 last pieces of wisdom for us.
Anybody who is empowered has to empower the fellow, maybe an aspirant or maybe somebody who's a budding entrepreneur or a person who's scaling up. That is one thing I always believe in. The second thing I always tell myself and I always practice it in my daily life is whatever happens, no matter what, get up, show up, never give up.
Dhivya Sriram's contributions extend beyond the boardroom as she serves as the President, India, of the Visionary Women's Circle, dedicated to empowering and supporting women entrepreneurs across the country. Through this role, Dhivya actively gives back to the community, sharing insights and experiences to inspire and uplift fellow women in business. Anil Engineering's clientele spans across the length and breadth of India and extends globally through exports. Their widespread reach is meticulously mapped out, showcasing their commitment to being a true Make in India company, proudly representing the nation on the global stage. Anil Engineering Private Limited, AEPL, stands as a flagship company within the VS Group, a conglomerate led by second-generation entrepreneurs. This legacy underscores the group's commitment to innovation, sustainability, and excellence, ensuring a bright future for generations to come. Looking ahead, the future vision of AEPL is one of continued growth, innovation, and sustainability. Dhivya Sriram's leadership as Director of Operations, a role she assumed in 2021, has been instrumental in shaping this vision and earning her well-deserved recognition within the company. It's noteworthy that Dhivya's formal education isn't rooted in an engineering background. Despite this, her dynamic leadership, strategic acumen, and dedication to excellence have propelled her to the forefront of Anil engineering success story. Dhivya Sriram's accidental foray into entrepreneurship led her to transform the struggling Anil engineering. Here are few things what we can learn from her journey. Invest in market research to understand the market opportunity. Market insights helped in product development and innovation to bring edge over competitors. Anil Engineering actually changed the market in their favor. Focus on all governance areas to bring in balance in your resources, balancing people, product, quality, and environment. Sudarshan and Divya's partnership, balancing their marriage while being able to leverage on their strengths to build the business. Divya's inherent ability to adapt, learn, and grow, focusing on the end goal is biggest strength as a leader.